In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect GoDaddy domain to GitHub pages, step by step. We'll connect a custom domain you own at GoDaddy to a site hosted on GitHub pages. First, we'll add the domain in GitHub so Pages knows about it and creates the required CNAME file. Then we'll switch to GoDaddy to point your DNS to GitHub servers. Finally, we'll verify everything and enable HTTPS. Start by opening the GitHub repository you want to use for your site. In the repository, go to Settings, then find the Pages section. In the custom domain field, type your domain like example.com and click Save. GitHub will immediately configure your site to expect that domain and automatically add a CNAME file to the root of your publishing branch. That file is important. It tells GitHub Pages which domain belongs to this repository and keeps your custom domain configuration consistent. Now head over to your GoDaddy account, sign in, click your profile, then select My Products. Under Domains, choose Manage All and open DNS management for the domain you're connecting. You're going to edit the DNS records so your domain points to GitHub Pages. For the root domain, the apexexample.com, add or edit A records. Set the host or name to @ For the points to value, use the GitHub Pages. A record IP address is listed in the GitHub documentation. There are typically 4 of them. Add each as a separate A record. If you see other A records for at that point somewhere else, remove or update them so only the GitHub IPs remain. Leaving conflicting A records can cause your site to resolve inconsistently. It's fine to keep the default TTL unless you know you need something specific. Next, create or edit the SNAME record for the www subdomain. Set host to www and set points to either your Apex domain, example.com, or your GitHub Pages default domain as recommended in the GitHub docs. Don't include HTTP or HTTPS, just the host name. Return to your repository's settings in the Pages section. DNS changes can take time to propagate, often within minutes, but sometimes up to 24 hours. Once propagation completes, use the verification option in Pages if it's available, and then enable Enforce HTTPS. If the HTTPS toggle is temporarily disabled, give it more time and refresh. Test both example.com and www.example.com. If something isn't working, double check for typos, make sure there's only one set of A records for @A, confirm the CNAME for www is correct, and wait a bit longer for DNS. When everything resolves and HTTPS is on, you're all set.